So Fynn, British Bowls Para Series this weekend, it's on home greens. How are you and the team feeling ahead of the weekend?
It's been a great atmosphere so far between the team. We're really excited, especially on home soil, and hopefully we can bring it home. And I think with all the support, we've already had some people down and supporting.
And what can we expect from the series coming up? Why should they come down and watch?
It's a sport for everyone. It's competitive, as you'll see over the weekend, but you make a lot of friends and there's a lot of team spirit, very social. But also because it's a para series, it shows the inclusivity of the sport and it's for everyone.
Let's cast our minds back, all the way back to February. How did you feel when your name was called out as the first ever para bowler of the year?
Personally it was a bit of a shock. I never expected such a thing, and it was a real honour, and I felt quite emotional, especially because it was the first one, and for para bowls to be included in such a prestigious award, it was amazing. And it wasn't just me winning, it was para bowls being included. I think that was one of the main highlights for me, was that it was para bowls being included in the broader sport.
And after winning, has anything changed? And you going around doing autographs now and putting it on your CV?
No, nothing's changed. Still just playing bowls for the love of the sport, and that's what it's my passion, and nothing's changed so far.
So you got to the latter stages of the para competitions and also the non-para competitions. What was that atmosphere like at the event for both of those competitions you were in?
It was amazing. The support from all the way from the start really is amazing. People coming from the club, county, the support and the atmosphere. It's always busy down at the national finals. It's to get there in itself is amazing, but then once you're here, the atmosphere, the noise, playing on the green, it's incredible. And especially in the latter stages, it gets quite competitive on the green, but off the green as well, everyone's supporting.
And I must congratulate you because you've obviously qualified again this year. So how did that feel when you qualified?
Well, it felt amazing to qualify again in the para singles. It was quite incredible. I feel like I've worked hard to get there, but it's all on the day, and it was a tough day to get there. A lot of tough competitors, but
I think you said in your interview before, when we interviewed you last year, I think your disability means you kind of tire a little bit more. Does that atmosphere at the national finals, does that kind of pull you through those moments?
It certainly does. The crowd, friends and family uplifting you, teammates as well. In the junior pairs last year, Callum, my partner, he was instrumental to me playing well and getting through those stages.
And just to cast your mind ahead to the future of para bowls, Bowls England put in a bid to host the 2027 World Championships. You yourself were at the 2023 World Championships. What would that mean for para bowls, having a World Championships at home with the para squad included?
I think that would be a massive thing for para bowls to be at such a prestigious event such as World Championships. 2023 was the first time it was included, and for it to be included again, especially at Leamington Spa, would be incredible. And we have a lot of parabolers in England and around the UK, and for other people to see that here at Leamington Spa would be special, and hopefully it encourages new bowlers as well.
And you said about new bowlers and encouraging them. Can you just tell us just a little bit about yourself, how you got involved, and what would be your rallying call to anybody who's in a similar situation to you? They've got a disability and they might be thinking of looking for a sport.
So I got invited to an open day at a local leisure centre. It was an open day for everyone, so no matter disability or no disability, it was, and I just fell in love with the sport on that day and never looked back since, or about 12 years ago now. And I would say to anyone, just give the sport a go, give it a chance. It might not look the most fun at times, but yeah, it's very addictive and fun once you get the hang of it and once you give it a go. And I'm sure you'll fall in love with it, just like I did.